Hello, hello, hello. All right, all right, all right. Y'all ready to continue the case? Hey, Twitch. Yes, if you're on the Patreon on YouTube listening to this right now, I am streaming live, okay, on Twitch and recording for YouTube, recording for Patreon at the same time. Okay, I had to come over and show some love to my Twitch. If you're on Twitch, welcome. Hello. Okay. I say again, welcome. Hello. Okay. Um, Let me set this up so I can see my chat. If anybody does decide to come in. Yeah, so we are on Twitch right now. If you're on the Patreon, you're getting this exclusively in the back on the Patreon. If you're from YouTube and you happen to be on Twitch, well, hey. I came on here to play a little bit of this game with you all on Twitch. This is Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot. The first cases, it has been wonderful so far. The prologue, look at Angeli, look at everybody. I'm looking at everybody. I know every face now. Okay. So, I'm eating. Yes, I'm eating. You'll have to pardon me, but it's early. It's early. So again, for the people on Twitch, I just started the Patreon. It's $5 a month, okay? Head on over so you can get into this game and many more games with me, okay? I'm working on the different tiers. I'm working on everything at the same time. So yes, if you're on Patreon, you are hearing me talk to people on Twitch, okay? It's a bit experimental, but it's fine. I'm just, trying out different things. I had to come over here and show some love to my Twitch because, yeah, last time I was here, we played Resident Evil 3. I hadn't had my mic yet, so I appreciate everybody who's viewing on my YouTube. That's why I just gave that one. I was like, yeah, we'll replay it later, but if you do just want to watch me play, you can do without the sound. Then there you go. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Yeah, I apologize about that. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so if you're on Twitch, you can go to my YouTube, Journeys Gaming, okay? If you're on YouTube, well, Patreon, you want to check out the Twitch is Journeys_gaming. But the rest of this game will be on Patreon. The Patreon is $5 a month. You guys remember, I'm just starting out. I don't have any, yeah, I'm not monetized or anything. So I appreciate all the support. And if you would like to support, the Cash App is Journey Ascends, okay? Journey Ascends is the Cash App. Journey Ascends. And I appreciate the support. Let's get into it. Don't forget, guys, it's $5 a month on the Patreon, okay? What game I'm playing next, I could not tell you. Okay? Could not tell you. But you can find out on YouTube. Some games are going to be up there for free. Or some games are going to be back here on the Patreon, okay? This is one of them. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of the game over here on Twitch too. Because I have a little bit on my... If you want to see the prelude and you're here on Twitch, just go right over to my YouTube, Journeys Gaming, and you can see the whole prelude. And that's a whole case solved, okay? So, give me just a second, guys. And gals. Sorry, guys and gals. Okay, I'm back, you guys. As you know, my desk is in my living room. You know, I work from home, so I like to come out into my living room, get that light, open up them curtains, you know. So I'm in the living room, so you might hear my brother in the back making him something to eat right quick. I'm eating right now. Give me just a second. Y'all see the opening. Y'all see what's going on. All right, my fault, y'all. Yeah, y'all see what's going on. I had to zoom y'all in. I could zoom y'all out. You can get the whole room. So this guy here on the floor, the major, has been murdered. I'm trying to put two and two together. You know what I'm saying? He just got murdered. I was coming here for a blackmail case, and now it just turned into murder. And his ass want to sit up in here, y'all. This motherfucker, I don't trust him. How we come out of the dining room? He on the phone like he want to be heard, talking about, yes, you want to talk to Major Felix? Oh yeah, I'll transfer the call right over. You know, I'm like, why he acting like he want to be heard? Okay. And Hercule, the guy here with the snazzy, you know, what's this? What would I call this color? This guy here, who I'm playing, is a detective, Detective Hercule Poirot. French, okay? French. And you guys will see. But let's talk to him real quick, because I didn't even want him in here during the investigation, but it is what it is.
Anything I can do to help, Detective?
Yeah, I'm sure. I believe I have collected all the necessary information and evidence. I would like to now inspect his adjoining room. Yes.
As you wish.
Yeah, because somebody was trying to clean up their mess, you guys. Welcome. If you're on Twitch, welcome to a novice adventurer level of my Patreon. Okay? Novice adventurer. Okay? That's what I'm going to rename it, y'all. I'm still working on it, okay? And I'm taking my time with it, having fun with it, okay? I don't know what we're going to play next, but thank you all for coming. If you're on the Patreon, I got my Twitch connected, but just in case you're here, it is Journeys_gaming, okay? Journeys_gaming. And if you would like to come to the Patreon and you're on Twitch, again, it's Journeys Gaming. Minus the underscore, okay? Yeah, I'm eating, you guys, so bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. Woke up hungry. I guess I'll end this one at like 8:40. Okay, it is clear the reason for entering the major study was not to make haste with his valuables, right? Because they left everything. Money, checks, other valuables, which I'm assuming is jewelry in that jewelry box. The safe was still locked, okay? What I must understand is if the intent for murder was there. Yeah, or if it was an accident. Self-defense, somebody could have did self-defense. But I'm looking at how everything was. It's possible somebody hurled the ice bucket at him. Y'all, it'd be going down. I like this Agatha Christie. I think we're gonna play another one. We're gonna get another one, y'all. We're gonna play another one of these because I like it. Yeah, I like it. I love anything mystery, solving, unraveling. I love. Okay? I love it. Okay? The study has been manipulated following the major's death. Correct. Somebody was trying to clean up their mess. We found a poker that had been cleaned, but when you look at the fireplace, everything is old. Even the wood has mold on it. And he was letting us know that, the major, Felix, the guy on the floor who's deceased now, didn't let anybody in there. But the desk is clean. His knife is missing from his coat pocket. He was stabbed, and he had gotten into a fight earlier with someone else, but he had been hit in the face too. So we're just putting two and two together. And his study and his bedroom are adjoining. So now we're in here and we're about to investigate. Okay. Let me see. Meaning they had time to return to the scene and attempt to cover their tracks. Did they return or did they just do it when they was there? The perpetrator entered through the bedroom. Perhaps there is something they failed to clean up behind them that can make sense of all of this. I should review what clues the study yielded before I continue. Yeah, new mind map unlocked. Okay. If the killer still resides in the house, I must approach everyone with not only caution but suspicion. Correct. This is correct. I hope you guys can see. Let me zoom in. So this is what was going on in the study. It was not a simple burglary. And the thing is, the window was open too. Mind you, it's a blizzard going on. It's snowing like crazy outside. And that can affect the body. Killer may still be in the building. May? No, he is. Archibald is always right there though. You see the butler guy, right? He's always here. He here right now. He won't let me breathe. Maybe Cassandra has him there, but it's a lot going on. Anyway, it's a lot going on. So this is his room. Let's read the letter. Oh, not to mention he had a blackmail letter. I told y'all originally I had came here. If you go to my YouTube channel and you watch the prelude to this game, it was Angeline and her mother Cassandra. They had a place and they was trying to set up one of their workers named Florette, a young maid. They was trying to set her up to say she stole the bracelet. So and yeah, they was going to set her up to say she stole the bracelet, but they was hiding the bracelet so they can get the insurance money because Cassandra's husband had passed away. So they needed money, They needed money. So now Angelique and Cassandra, well, Angelique is now, betrothed to be married, and she contacted the police station to get me to come and help her because she had let me know she was getting blackmailed by somebody. Okay. Now she has a letter, but in the letter that she got, they talked more about her mother than her. And then now we just came from the major study. Mind you, the major was there in the prelude investigation. He showed up on my damn crime scene, hadn't investigated, hadn't done any interviews, no detective work whatsoever telling me that Florette was guilty. He wasn't there the whole investigation, but he pulled up telling me she guilty. So now he's deceased in this case. So yeah, it's just a lot. If you want to catch up, go ahead, check out my YouTube channel for the prelude. Okay. Go ahead, check it out. If you're here on Twitch. Another letter addressed to the major. It appears he has someone looking out for his business concerns. And remember, in the study, we found that payment from Ernesto for the major security consulting for him. The workers' strike? Felix, I understand that there are a number of business concerns for you in the situation that has arisen within the factories. Business, okay. But I offered this piece of advice. Step back. Monsieur Becker's, who do we have a Becker's here? I don't know. Efforts with the union have, is Becker Hugo? I think it might be. Hugo is a guy. Okay, y'all, if you gotta go watch, on your on YouTube, okay? Monsieur Becker's, well, now you gotta go watch on Patreon actually, because the prelude is what's up. So you get a first case. The rest of the cases are gonna be back on Patreon. Monsieur Becker's efforts with the union have finally opened the workers' eyes, and they seek, nay demand, the fair treatment they deserve for so long. The fuel for this fire has already been laid, and the match is ready to be struck. You do not want to be near those flames when they ignite. I know you were once a good, honorable man. Once. I pray that is still true today. Man, men in business, I tell you. I must review the information I have gathered from each guest today. There may be something that will help reveal the identity of the letter's author. I mean, I'm thinking demanding letter, telling him to back off when it comes to the union. I would think Jack A. I don't know. No, let me go right here. Warrants cautious attention. Let me see. They saying we have a connection here. Oh man. Okay. Hold up. Rocky working relationship. Hugo is a.
I must act and
I was tearing them up yesterday. Y'all gonna see. Hold on. Let me think. It's a connection here. Hugo's positive work is mentioned. Gideon is a supporter of the unions. Determine who in the house warrants cautious attention. No, Gideon is a supporter of the unions. And the demand letter warning about upcoming strikes. No, not him.
That is the way.
I got one more. It's okay. Typically when I start this, I be like this. I miss a few. It's okay. You do 3 and then they give you a
I should not be surprised by my own skills of deduction.
Okay, so I was right. Okay. The only other union supporter I know that is passionate enough to write such a letter is Gideon. Yeah. So Gideon is writing to. Well, but that would mean he's lying. Because he said, and this is Gideon's brother. Gideon is the one that's betrothed to be married to Angeline from the Prelude case. And this is his brother. He was in a war. Him and Gideon were in a war against the Major, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that what he said? So, what's going on here? Written by Gideon. Okay. Hold on, let's go to this one. It says 0 on there, okay, it's just popping us up something, the demand letter. That's what it is. A demand regarding the worker strike. They did not want the Major involved any further. Yeah, they telling him back off. All right. Okay, let me come up out of here real quick. Nothing in these shoes. Nothing on this bed. Everything looks fine. I wanted to go outside because that window was open. I wonder if they threw something outside. Yeah, okay. He's talking about outside and how it's snowing. A beautiful blanket of white. Yeah. Okay, the drawer is open. Hold on. It seems Madame Van Bosch's heart is a trophy worth fighting over. What? Major Felix Hagen. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish my food real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all, my fault. I just want to finish this food real quick because I'm like so hungry. Pardon me. Ta 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 ta. Okay, y'all, I'm coming. I just got it. I'm about to read it because I know it's probably, for some people, it's hard to see. So I try to read as much as I can, you know? And reading is fundamental. Okay. Major Felix Hagen, that's the guy that's on the ground that is dead. Okay? Deceased. Unalived. So many different words that they got the same definition. Okay, anyway. I hope you will excuse my bluntness and plain speaking. Okay? But, you don't begin a sentence with but or and. Didn't we learn that anyway? But I get it. And then not only it's okay. It's enough. Okay. I thought it was a period. Okay. But there is a matter regarding Madame Van den Bosch that requires not only our attention but a level of business understanding and respect between us both. So basically, this gotta be this who writing this. I think this is Ernesto. If you want to know who Ernesto is, we might come across him. If not, you're going to have to go to the Patreon to find out, okay? And respect between us both. I am fully aware of the help that you have offered to not only Madame, but her family and household. Gideon, you know, this is, again, that whole conversation. I come from wealth. And I have also found fortune and all this money, but you can't do nothing for your family because it looks like the major was actually helping and Ernesto was helping. We have letters about it, but we haven't seen any like financial statements of any kind. And you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's more evidence of them helping than you. And you're about to get married to Angeline, so I'm not understanding what's going on here. Anyway, I'm fully aware of the help that you have offered to not only Madame, but her family and household. I'm also aware that you know of the assistance that I have given to Madame and the Viscount before. The Viscount is Cassandra's late husband. I think his name was Eric or something like that. Yeah, the Viscount, that's who that is, okay? Before her, okay? We were friends and business partners, and I felt it my duty to continue to give aid and keep the Van den Bosch name at the standing that it has always been. This got to be Ernesto. This is the only person, because him and the major were helping. They got to have understanding and respect. He was saying it was hard to work with the major. No, we didn't say, he didn't tell us it was the major. We were about to figure out if it was the major, and then the major got murdered. Having said that, it's not always as simple to keep business and personal matters separate. And this is how I find myself today. Cassandra and I share a bond that one does not experience often in their lifetime. No doubt you have felt similar. But oh shit. Y'all both was falling for Cassandra? What? But but what may be lust to one man is love to another. Oh shit. He said you got to know the difference. Are you in love or are you in lust? Okay? I know that's right. Oh. But what's so funny to me about this is downstairs, remember in the dining room, y'all, Margot, she made it seem like Ernesto didn't have feelings, or maybe he just didn't have feelings for her. And she was like, that's a possibility. You know, he didn't have feelings for her, so she felt like he was cold and heartless. But I feel like this is Ernesto writing this letter to the major, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Lust or love, okay? While I respect you for your efforts in the war, okay? He knows he was in the war, okay? I'm saying Ernesto, but it could be somebody else. But I'm thinking Ernesto. And the generosity you have shown, madame. So yeah. I must request you step back from what you consider to be your duties at the house. What? And allow for madame to make her choice. The choice that I believe is obvious to all parties. What? I trust. No. What? Oh, snap. What? Where Trey Gang at? What? I trust this correspondence remains for your eyes only, and a gentleman's agreement is enough to guarantee our arrangement. So you gonna tell the major to step down? It is rather a bold move to challenge the major as they have, especially with his position at the house, right? They don't care. They like, back up off Cassandra. She is mine. And you just lust after her, but I love her, and it's a difference. And I know it. Hold on. Let me go up in here right quick. Yeah, the letters. Okay, hold on. Love for Cassandra. Yeah. Ernesto. Mention of helping the family. I gotta go, Ernesto, man. I gotta go here, man.
This will not get me any closer to my goal.
No. Hold on, let me pull up. I'm talking about let me pull up. Mention of helping the family. Hugo is that's Hugo right there. Mention of helping the family. So I gotta go here.
Things are beginning to become clearer.
Right. If there is something between Ernesto and Madame Vadim Bosch, Archibald will surely know of it. Yeah, he always around, man. That's what I'm saying, man. He not, for him to always, he in every room with me, but when I ask him shit, he don't know nothing. And that's my point. That's why I want him away from me. I'm gonna be honest. I really do. You're no help. You're no help at all. Let me see. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I say about 40. All right. Yeah, y'all, this is getting, I don't know. Okay, they just gave me a new clue. This is it right here. The curious letter details a potential conflicting love triangle between the author, the major, and Cassandra. Yeah, she got her own little love affair going on. Oh my goodness. Anyway, okay, let's come up out of here. It's kind of getting on my nerves. I'm gonna switch to the other side today. All right, so let's go over here by this gun. These guns. This could be the weapon that brought down some of the impressive animals that now fill the walls. Yeah. Can't come this way, huh? Okay, I gotta go back around. I already looked at everything over there. Bear rug. Mounted animal head. Can I get the... Okay. I'm not sure how I would fare coming face to face with such beasts. Yeah. Nothing came up for that. The cigars are right here. They probably gonna come up on the next thing. Let's see the note. A rather threatening letter has been penned, addressed to Major Felix Hagen. Let me see. Dear Major Felix Hagen, I did not think I would ever find myself writing a letter such as this, but under the current circumstances, I see no other option. Madame Vadenbosch and I have been friends for more years than I care to say. That is why I can no longer sit back and allow your bullying to continue. I think this might be Margot. I think this might be Margot. I am well aware of the companionship you have offered to my good friend over the years. Years? Her husband just... Wait a minute. Was she having an affair with the major? It has been most generous, and without it, I care not to think what would have happened to her. But that does not give you the opportunity to act in such a foul and boorish manner. The day the Viscount passed, I promised that I would protect both Cassandra and Angeline, which is her daughter, Cassandra's daughter, and it is a promise I will keep. You were once a major in the British Armed Forces, but your actions have mirrored that of drunken fools. Oh, no, let's not speak of drunken fools and lunacy, non-compass menace head. You know, you're out of the law. You're a drunken fool. Therefore, you will be stripped and you will now be made black in law instead of white in law. And all your things will be given to the king, aka the government. Anyway, I know y'all like, what you talking about? I'm talking about some law, y'all. I'm talking about law. Anyway, okay, mirror that of a drunken fools who hold no place in our society, let alone Madame's house. Please do not bother yourself with a response. There is not a question that requires an answer. Oh, I only hope, only a hope that you, okay. Yeah, I'm fucked up with that one. Anyway, that you see your errors and adjust them accordingly. I think that's Margot. The author speaks, but that could be one of the staff too, but they would have to be around. The author speaks of bullying, and although no specifics are noted, any form of treatment towards a woman is not acceptable. Let me see something right quick. Okay, it's gonna be popping up on both. So I got one. It's so silly. How come? Yeah, close to Cassandra. Cassandra bullied by the major. Yeah. And Margot yeah. She's protective. Yeah.
Magnifique.
Yeah. Margot, I said it was Margot. I told y'all. Margot was quick to speak of her protection over Cassandra. She must take this role very seriously. Yeah, she not really going right now with him treating her like that. And I'm trying to figure out who told us about, I can't remember. I don't think it was her. I feel like it was somebody else that said he was yelling at her all throughout the house and shit. Was it him or was it one of the other servants? I don't know. All right, let me come up out of this one. Let me go to the next one. I got about 10 more minutes on this video. Let me see. Yeah, they just put something. Okay, they put the threatening letter. Okay. Yeah. So they was mad because maybe he was yelling at her because Ernesto was in love with her. And she was lying to him. Maybe because she was just using them both to supplement the household income. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, y'all. That's what I'm thinking.
Ah.
Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Let me cut this heat off. Okay. Now we're gonna talk to this annoying guy.
Certainly. What do you need?
You to go away. What do you know of the Major's relationship with the guests? Do you know much of the Major's time in the army? What can you tell me about the Monsieur de Silva, the Major and Madame Vandenbosch? Ooh, I'm starting there.
You've lost me, Detective.
I struggle to believe they were both helping her out of the kindness of their hearts. Could they have been fighting for the Madame's affection?
Ah, that didn't take you long to spot.
Now you want to talk. Now his ass want to talk. Now he want to talk, y'all. Y'all see this shit? You see what I'm saying? Archibald. Alright. So they was both in love with Cassandra. Both was helping her financially. And she didn't know who to choose, or... Monsieur Sterling's lack of real response gives me all the answer I require. Let's talk about that.
Not much I couldn't tell you. As soon as he found out my father was in the army, his stories never stopped.
I am sure an officer of his rank must have many a tale.
A tale is a fitting description. Not so much a pinch of salt, more like a bag is needed listening to them. The male guests, I believe, he knows in a business capacity, but I'm afraid that's all I know. I will add, though, he has not always been the easiest man to get along with.
You are talking from personal experience of working for him.
I am head butler to the Vandenbosch family in their home. He has made himself comfortable, but to me he still remained a guest.
Your help and discretion in this matter are greatly appreciated.
So you saying that you not fucking with him either? That you ain't... Felix, Gideon, and you do not like him. Margot doesn't like him. Damn. Zachariah, yeah, Zachariah, Gideon, who are brothers and fought in the war against the Major, don't like him. The butler here doesn't like him. Margot doesn't like him. Ernesto said he was hard to work with. Probably just, it might have been just due to the fact that they was both in love with Cassandra. Might not be anything personal there, especially when talking about business. So, yeah. And then... Trying to think of all the characters. Hugo, did Hugo say something about him? I don't think he did. Jackie didn't. And I think that's everybody. All right, so let me see. I got 5 minutes left. Let's see right quick. Let's go on here. We have a connection. What's new here? Now he talking. Okay, the Major fabricated his accomplishments. What? Cassandra has multiple admirers. The Major is generally disliked. Yeah, that's the conclusion. We came to that conclusion at the same time. I said, damn, don't nobody like him. What? Cassandra has multiple admirers. Love mentioned for Cassandra. I think I'm gonna put these two together. These two right here. Let me see.
Some would say a lucky guess. I would say a moment of genius.
Now I know if Ernesto's... Hold on, y'all. Now I know of Ernesto's feelings toward Cassandra. He must be the one behind the letter, yeah.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
Right. It seems the guests were not fond of the Major, right? That goes for a lot of people, though, and we got another one here. Curious letter. This is the letter about the details of potential conflicting love. Yeah. I'm gonna put these two together right here.
I cannot see
No.
the logic in this. Perhaps
Hold on. Cassandra has multiple admirers. The Major is generally disliked. Ernesto supports the family. Oh, that's done. It could be a connection somewhere else. Let me look right quick. Hold on, y'all. I gotta look. That's okay. We're gonna come right back, y'all. Well, if you're on Twitch, we're gonna keep going. But for the Patreon, thank you so much for coming by. If you want to watch on Twitch, I'll be live over here. It's Journeys_Gaming. If you would like to support, join the Patreon. If you would like to support, hit the Cash App. The Cash App is Journey Ascends, okay? Journey Ascends, okay? And thank you for stopping by. Check out the YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe, y'all. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon, man.